Good evening, Scare fans. Welcome back to another episode of They Came From Beneath the Sea. This week, we are playing Session 4 of They Came From Devil's Reef. Last week, our fan favorite, Frantically Fantastic Fellowship, started out intending to go shopping, and somehow ended up in fishmen disguises attending a cultist meeting in a creepy mansion. While half the team went shopping for supplies to fix the prison lift and more gear with which to punch fishmen, the other half went to procure transportation. They went to the school to grab a government-issue vehicle and met a janitor frantically trying to stay human. He told them that the cultists came out in force after the unnatural storm and started turning everyone into fishman via vial injection. He joined their group as they investigated the old marsh mansion to find this injection and any other evidence. The party infiltrated said mansion in fishman disguise, only to stumble upon a vile ritual in progress. The poor crab. Everyone except Dr. Franklin went to get evidence and injection samples from the creepy dark cellar, while Dr. Franklin went off on his own, or was possibly abandoned by everyone else, depending on your point of view, to spy on the ritual. This ended badly for the good doctor, as he was pulled into the ritual in progress at the end of the session. So everyone, gather in a little closer to the fire. It's very cold and dark out there, and we have another terrifying tale to tell you. I'm Tyler, Eldritch Echoes on the web, and I'll be the director tonight. Our Scream Kings and Queen are all here, except for Steve, who is aforementioned Dr. Franklin. He'll be joining us soon, though. So, I will let the rest of them introduce themselves. Tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight.
I am at Space Lord PJs. Sean, I just learned what a smoke vault is, so yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we were watching him watch a commercial for I don't know, it seemed to go on forever. No, it's okay. We love him anyway. 3 minutes at least. 10 to 12 minutes at least?
10 to 12. No longer than 10 to 12.
No longer than 10 to 12 minutes.
Well, I'm Sarah, and I will be playing our super secret agent spy, Alex Koshkin, who is the master of disguise, both silly and serious. Next.
And I am Devin. You'll find me at Sort of Sullied. I'll be playing Jim, your everyman.
The end.
Yeah, I was waiting for more.
No, I don't have anything right now.
Just like Eric, he enters the up note. Okay, now that everyone knows who we are, shameless plug time. Please remember to like and subscribe to Vorpal Tales and the Onyx Path on Twitch and YouTube. Follow us, leave comments, subscribe if you're feeling generous. Share the love. Help us keep all these awesome stories and games going. You can find our crew when we aren't on the Onyx Path channel on all the social medias and our website at Vorpal Tales or vorpaltales.com. We play a variety of games. Currently Mage 20th, Technocracy Reloaded on Mondays, this today, Descent into Avernus tomorrow, and Mutants and Masterminds on Fridays. Also, a special thanks to Onyx Path Publishing for always being involved with streamers of their games and making awesome games for us to play. Additionally, thanks to Sirenscape, because you can't have a B-movie game without B-movie music. And lastly, thanks to my brother, at N8MIDD, for an endless list of custom Roll20 character sheets, including this one. In other news, the Legend Lore for 5th edition Kickstarter is alive for one more day. They're so close to one last stretch goal. If you haven't already, go help them hit it. Also, there's several games still on backer kit you should check out, including this one, and the Technocracy Reloaded that you can order ahead of time. Possibly for less than they'll be when they're live. Finally, make sure you check out the other awesome shows on this channel and go check them out on their channels too. But that's enough plugs. Let's get to the reason we're all here. Fasten your seatbelt, kids. It's going to be a bumpy night. Aspirations. Anybody need new short terms?
Good question. I don't think so.
I need one. I knocked out use my government cred, aka show a card or ID.
That's right. We did that one last week, yes.
Yes. So, my other short aspiration is confirm a conspiracy theory to be true.
Okay. You have any ideas, or would you like the help of the other players or the audience?
Oh, yeah. Is there anything anyone wants to see Alex attempt to do for a short aspiration during this session? Maybe.
We'll give him a minute, see if anyone who has followed the show, or maybe just hasn't followed the show and has a fun random idea comes up with. If not, we'll see what Sean and Devin have for you.
I am inspired. One of Alex's random tools that they pull out is a giant fan. I blame chat. I blame J3 bajillion.
So, you want to randomly have Alex show up with a giant fan that helps in a situation. Well, let's do it. Write that shit down. Devin, you got to?
Yeah, I've already got mine.
Okay. All right, then. So, we left on a huge cliffhanger where Dr. Franklin was yanked by many fishy hands into the room with the ritual and the door slammed shut while you were heading into the basement. He's not here to resolve that. So you're going to be left wondering. It's up to you what you do next. You can carry on down into the cellar. If you do so, let me know how you go about this. Or you can go check on that slamming door.
The slamming door was, I assume, Dr. Franklin.
You don't know.
Is that
You
Well, no.
know his players, but you don't know his
okay?
characters.
That's what I meant. Okay.
Now you really
He
can't
chose-
abandon him, and he's not here to know about it.
He chose to go his own way. We got a mission.
He has once again done the thing that is to cause distraction and help the team. What a brave man.
I don't know if I'd go with brave.
He's something, all right.
He's
And
something.
he's so humble, saying it's
He's
not his
something, all
idea.
right. Humble.
Humble, brave.
Humble's the word I would use. Let's get down to that cellar and see if we can find some of them samples he needs.
All right, you're looking at the cellar door. Do you have a plan, or are you just gonna clomp on down there?
I mean, I feel like we should be slightly sneaky about it as to
Sneaky,
not
yeah.
draw attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, am I still in my fish person
Oh, yeah.
You are until
costume?
you say otherwise, especially you, Alex.
Yes. Oh man. Oh, J3 bajillion trillion has a lot of high expectations for me.
Your fans demand the excellence. You have set the bar high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
That's what you get for being good.
Oh goodness.
So is this cellar door locked or anything?
You gonna reach out and touch it? You have not asked if it looks treacherous. No, the cellar door is not locked. It is, however, a metal door, not a wood door like in the rest of the mansion. It's got
Ooh.
little bars with a little door you can open and close, but it only opens and closes from the other side, like a speakeasy.
Hmm.
Oh. So there's no handle on this side or anything like that?
There is a handle on this side, but not to open up the little viewport.
Oh, the viewport. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Right.
Can it be pried open? Quietly?
You could try.
What kind of frame is it on, by the way?
Same frame as the rest of the house, which looks like some kind of solid oak. It's not a metal frame, though.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. What did Alex want to do?
Pry it.
Try
Pry it.
try and pry it. What
Yeah.
might that take?
Trying to pry it open would require tools and not a giant fan, unfortunately. Like a
Right.
crowbar, maybe, or a good screwdriver.
I have my fireman axe.
Good
So-
screwdriver?
Wait, doesn't Sean's character have random pulling out of tools from anywhere at any time?
No, that's actually me.
Oh, that's
Wait, you have
Sean
that one
has-
too?
Sean
Yeah.
has secret stash.
Yes. I could literally pull out a keychain and be like, but I did that before and I don't want to do that again. I need something more inventive.
So, so the Master Chief raises his axe, and Alex pulls a crowbar out of nowhere, and Jim whips out a big screwdriver, and you all reach for the door frame, and you all look at each other and realize no one's actually tried to open the door yet. You asked if you could try, but you didn't actually try.
Wait, I thought we wanted to peek in there first.
I just assumed it was locked, so, you know.
Oh, I thought
Doors
we
are
were
always
like trying
locked.
to check and see if there was anyone in there. Like,
Oh no, Sean's asking if you could pry the door out of the door frame, not if you could pry open the viewfinder.
oh no, I was talking about the viewfinder.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have you could take Jim's screwdriver and push it between the bars and push and see what happens.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Let's go for that.
All right, hand me the driver of the screws.
Well, here you go, little. Here you go.
Just couldn't think of anything there.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, I think he was trying to say fella, because, you know,
It was
Alex, no
a
one
mix
knows.
between little fella and little lady, and then just.
And then you realize that
lady.
Alex is a they. Yes.
There you go.
All right, I am prying open the door. Viewer, finder, the thing that views the finders.
Stand by. Whilst I check, I need
Stand
you
by
to
me.
roll larceny plus dexterity in this case. Cunning won't help.
Larson, Dex, and Larson, Dex, and Larson, Dex. And boots and pants.
5 successes
Yeah,
is enough
yeah.
to open it quietly. You needed 3. Would you like to bank the other 2, or just do it with super style?
I'll bank the other 2. Save
Okay.
it for something awesome.
2 enhancements on your next be sneaky roll.
Yes.
You silently push the viewfinder open, and you can see that there is lights down there and flickerings. And with the viewfinder open, you can hear noises like voices.
Voices.
Like voices, or are they voices?
Yeah, there's a big difference.
You gonna take a few minutes to listen in and see?
Oh, absolutely.
All
All
right.
right, be keeping the quiet. We are listening for the voices. They're not just in my head. I am hearing the voices downstairs.
Your hair and your voices and your feet?
Let's do survival plus cunning this time.
J3 bajillion trillion is fired because he asked what a sonic screwdriver was.
That better be sarcasm. J3
Oh.
frequent viewer billion.
3 successes.
3 is the exact amount. The complication of hearing through a metal door and up the stairs. They are definitely voices, and there's one guttural phlegmy voice like the strange gillkin have, and at least 2 others that aren't strange and phlegmy like that. Probably more cultists.
All right,
How do you turn this on? I don't know. I've never tried to use it before. Let me try. Don't touch the electro gun.
That
But-
just struck the
but-
funny bone.
But I want to try it. Yeah, we haven't got to try it yet. Did you see what was left of Johnson? Put it down.
Okay.
Someone has evaporated their
do it.
Johnson.
Are there any does this door look like it's rigged for alarms or anything?
That would be larceny plus cunning.
Let's see.
Do you have the larceny plus the cunning?
I have a very low larceny plus the cunning.
I
have
have the
a-
larceny plus the cunning of 6.
Oh, but wait. What if I command Alex to look for things which should give her a plus, correct?
If you use command in your, if you like say the sentence in character and then use command as a roll, yeah, I would allow you to give her enhancements equal to the number of successes you get beyond the first one on the command roll. Which would
Okay.
be command plus social of your choice.
Let's go with composure. Alex, check for traps and alarms.
All right, Batman.
One extra success.
All right, one enhancement.
Now,
Your other two
question.
enhancements could be used on this one because technically you're using it to be stealthy, but you don't have to. If you're feeling confident, you could carry them to the next sneaky roll.
Does Jim have more larceny combined with cunning than Alex?
Perhaps. I have 6.
I have 6 too, copycat.
We should let Jim roll it because he hasn't got to roll yet. You get that +1
Yeah.
enhancement from the Master Chief, Jim.
Whatever you say, Chief. This is why I don't roll.
2 successes. 2 successes are enough for you to determine there is no strange, bizarre electronic traps. There is, however, one of those little dingle bells when you push the door open and hits it on the other side.
Dingle Bell?
Dingle bell.
Yeah. Dingle
Dingle
Bell.
Bell Rock. Sorry.
Okay.
Is there any way we can disable that? Or not set it off when we open the door?
Well, Alex still looks like a fishman.
If you
I-
can come up with a fantastically clever and hilarious way to push something through the slots, turn up and push the bell out of the way while you open the door, I'd allow it.
Okay, so how many straws do you have?
'Cause,
Hey,
know,
you're the
all-
food guy.
Yeah, that's right. You're the food guy. How many
You should have
milkshakes
like a
you had?
store. Yeah, and your milkshakes probably could bring all the fishmen to the yard. I'll see myself out.
So I can pull out 30 milkshakes.
You cannot
Straws.
pull out 30 milkshakes, but you can invoke your right tool at the right time and pull out 30 milkshake straws.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out 30 milkshake straws.
You must describe in character, like they would in an old-timey movie, where the straws came from and why you know where they're at in this house at the right time.
Well, see, this house is just like the one me grandma had, and at least I found him in the pictures of what was left of my house. But I found these pictures, and it looks just like this, and this is exactly. Walk right over to this weird cabinet that's in the side, and say, open it up. Yep, just like Grandma's house. Pull out 30 straws. Pull them all out, start rigging them together so that we can create this elongated thing so that we can just, like you said, hold it up and push it out of the way as we're opening that door.
Okay, give me dexterity. Dexterity plus larceny seems most appropriate. Just you, Jim.
All right. This is going to be awful because it's my role.
That was
Hey!
Yeah. Wow.
2 successes.
Wow!
You get the door open and you all slip inside to the top of the staircase and close it without ringing the bell.
Cool. I
That
can't
was a
remember.
brilliant roll.
Alex looks like a
I know.
fisherman, and does
Just
does,
to point it out
J-
first, that's 4 1s and a 10 and gets 2 successes. I apologize,
Yeah, that
Master
was,
Chief. Carry on.
Wow. Alex looks like a fisherman, and does Jim Boy here look
Yes.
like a fisherman? I can't remember. Okay.
I'm still wearing the costume.
Okay. So why don't you two go down first? And I'll hang back here up on the stairs, and we'll see how far we get.
I don't know about going with him. He keeps making the fish lips at me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't make the fish lips. Okay.
He's very
Mm.
odd man. All right, we will descend the stairs into uncertain death, and you shall wait here and try not to die.
Yeah.
Good
That
luck,
sounds right.
Chief.
I fish you well.
Larceny plus dexterity for both of you to descend the stairs silently.
Are the stairs treacherous?
Everything's treacherous when
Possibly.
I'm rolling.
Everything is treacherous. Everything is treacherous when Tyler's running the game.
2 successes.
2 for Jim.
Oh god. Oh wait, I can use those 2 dice for my stealth, right?
Those are enhancements. You have to make at least 1 success for those to kick in.
Okay.
Worth it.
5 for you. Now you can carry 3 over because you needed 2 successes. So now you have 3 enhancements for a sneaky roll.
Nice.
Sadly, though, your momentum pool is at 0 because no one's failed yet.
So weird.
It's fine.
I know. By this time last session, you had like 90 points in there. So
Yeah.
you descend,
Especially with 4 1s and a 10.
so you descend the stairs and you peek around the corner and you can see the cellar. This part of the cellar, anyways, is just one vast open workshop area full of metal tables covered with bubbling and smoking things and beakers and little flames and weird concoctions and plastic boxes with, they look like TVs, but they're not. There's no knobs, and they have cables going out the back hooking into weird metal boxes on the floor. Never seen anything like that before. And they're displaying just like lines of text. And there seem to be 4 cultist-looking people and 1 gillkin wandering about the room. The gillkin is just sitting there like he's the overseer, and the others are going about doing menial chores. There is, in fact, also, on the table, next to the gillkin, a big, long metal gun with, 3 metal rings on the end. It is clearly some kind of 50s ray gun. Connected to a power pack.
That looks like fun. I don't know quite what it is, but
Don't touch it. I heard that someone touched it and evaporated their Johnson.
but we don't have a Johnson in our group.
I know, but who knows? You could be that Johnson.
But what if I'm the one shooting the gun?
Then
Huh?
perhaps I am the Johnson.
Then stand behind me.
You're going to touch the gun. Don't touch the gun.
Touch the gun. You should totally touch the gun.
You're upstairs.
Are you gonna try to sneak past all the acolytes in the gillkin to pick up the gun? I think you should.
I think you should.
I totally think I
Oh
should.
my god, don't do it.
Whispering from upstairs, I heard something about a gun. Touch that gun.
His
Hot
gun
and
is
shiny, and I really want to touch it.
Devin, you're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Ah! Larceny
It's gonna
plus
be
dex.
beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful.
Mm-mm.
And one
So-
success.
Jim makes it about 10 feet into the room when they all turn around and Jim ducks under one of the tables and he's just crouched under. This is like a folding table that you use for a picnic. So there's no cover. There's no tablecloth and you're just hunkered under it. And they just walk right past you, oblivious. Next roll.
Me?
Nope, still him. He's got to make 3 rolls to get across the room.
2
A lot of
successes.
rolls.
Doing better. This time you squeeze yourself between 2 bookshelves when they go past. You don't know how you fit in there, but you did. And you look out over the tables and you see on a little tray on a table on the other side of where the ray gun is 4 neatly set aside syringes, 2 with green goop in them and 2 with white goop in them. And they have little labels that says transformation serum, antidote. Remember, that's why you're actually here.
Which one says which?
The white is the antidote. The green
Okay.
is the transformation.
That makes sense because green, creepy.
Okay. Last roll.
You're like Slimer.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh.
What happened? Oh my god.
Momentum
What have you
pool
done?
went up by 2.
Momentum pool
It
has
looks like a
2
fish
dice
man. It's
now.
okay. It looks like a fish man. It's okay.
Yeah, it's totally perfectly fine, guys. Totally perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Nothing
Jim-
wrong here.
Totally
Jim
perfectly
says-
fine.
So, just as Jim is slipping out of the bookshelf, he glances over and he sees the syringes and says, "Oh, hey guys, I found the syringes!" right out loud.
Hey guys, they're not over here. I mean,
the 4 acolytes whip around,
gurgle.
and the gillkin looks at you, and he looks you up and down, and he says, "Well, yeah, where else would they be? We know where they're at. Who are you?"
I'm Bob from the convenience store. I got turned about 5 hours ago.
Manipulation plus persuasion.
Oh, please tell me you can lie.
Could Alex pop out at this moment in a different costume?
I can
Yes,
kind
but
of
then you
fly.
wouldn't be a fish man, a fish person anymore.
Gotta be a
Did
fish.
they turn everyone
3
into
successes.
Look at that.
Oh, okay.
3
then I
successes.
won't-
He says, "Oh, where's our sandwiches then? You're supposed to be bringing our sandwiches. Also, you look different than last time."
You have sandwiches in your pocket.
Are they fish sandwiches?
I reach in to my back pocket and I pull out a sandwich. Here you go. It's still fish are cold. It's still room temperature.
Why is it crushed?
Somebody bumped into me. They were very clumsy.
Heavy sigh. Fine, just give me the sandwich. Now, you have a choice to make, Jim, because you botched. You can either try to grab the needles, or the gun, shoot them all and get the needles later. You can't do both, because you botched and they're all staring at you.
Oh. Moral dilemma versus fun dilemma.
I will end you.
Oh, man.
But if I leave the gun for them, then they can use it on us.
Yeah, but if you have the antidote, it can help the people.
I'll have to ask my conscience. Master Chief, what should I do?
Not there. Don't drop this on me.
Don't lie to the boy. Master
you're
Chief would
his
take the gun and
conscience.
mow them all down.
Yeah, that's actually probably true. He would
Yeah.
not. No fisherman left standing.
It's also an aspiration to shoot a fish man.
Oh, well, there you go.
I haven't
Problem
done it
solved.
yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go for it.
There you
Okay.
go.
Larceny plus dex.
Larceny tags. No fishman left behind. 1 success.
You grab the gun and you're like, "Ha-ha!" Click. And little red bars filling up as it winds into life, and you're like, "Oh, it has to charge." Roll initiative. All 3 of you.
But I'm hiding. I think he should have to face them alone.
Oh, you can choose to stay hidden.
Nah. I might as well roll initiative.
Yeah, what do we... Oh, we gotta establish what we're doing.
Yeah, you got to roll initiative and then choose your order and then fight them.
So, I would like to run down the stairs wielding my axe.
First, you got to roll initiative.
Did you just have like a feeling that
What's
something
initiative?
was going wrong?
Isn't it on the sheet?
No.
No,
this,
it was.
This is the thing where you decide like
Yeah.
what you're going to
Something
do and how
plus-
you enter the game.
No,
Dex.
that's not this one. Initiative.
Oh.
You all roll and then you pick your positioning amongst the roll. Story path style. It's a story path game. Initiative is cunning plus whatever your intro is going to be. So it's going to be cunning plus.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant because you want to. Well, no. Basically, it's talking. It's that kind of initiative. If it's fighting, it's that kind of initiative. So for you, because you're so far away, it's going to be shooting unless you actually want to try to get to melee range before you start anything.
I do have a gun on me, and that seems more sensible. So
Concur. So yeah, for you it's going to be cunning plus aim. For Alex, it's going to be cunning
aim
plus...
is the word.
Yeah. It'll be cunning plus aim or close combat. It's going to be cunning plus aim for Jim. And while you roll that, I'm going to boost it.
All right.
Cameras are going to get weird for a minute. Watchers, stand by.
How did I got a 666.
666 and tassels.
That's an omen. That's a good omen.
Did you say
we're gonna go with that.
Tassels.
I did say tassels.
It's too bad that doesn't add to the momentum pool.
Holy big face. Hold on, I gotta fix Steve.
Holy big face.
Yeah, he's in a new office, and they haven't redone all the cameras for his new office yet. For all
Welcome to my office if you need this. And my camera's off center. Okay.
You're perfect for right now, though.
Okay.
All right, Dr.
Perfect.
Franklin. So we left you at the mercy of the fishmen, and they went in.
did.
They went into the cellar. They managed to sneak up on a gillkin and 4 acolytes in a lab full of serums and antidotes and some kind of ray gun. And
The very lab that you were in.
Jim got caught, so he went for the ray gun because obviously. So now we're in initiative.
Okay.
But you don't have to do anything yet.
No.
You take care of that crab.
All right, what do we get?
I got him.
We got 1, 3, and a botch. Nice.
Yeah, and my botch has 666. Squiggly 7.
As Sean said, tassels.
Yeah, tassels. They're tassels now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Sean is part cat.
So, one of you can go in the first position, one of you, and then the other 2 are going to be after the gillkin. So it'll be first player, gillkin, second player, acolytes. Botch. The botch is dead last.
Son of a botch.
I'll defer if somebody else wants to go first.
I'm stuck waiting on however long that thing's gonna, cinematically
Maybe it's got
take
one good
charge.
shot in it right now, and
So I think Alex.
Here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down. So I'm going, huh?
Yep.
So you're putting Alex first? All right, Alex, what would you like
Alex
to do?
botched. She can't. She
No,
botched.
you pick your order based on the rolls. You're setting the
Oh.
initiative turns for the entire group.
Oh, so okay. So does somebody have to take her botch roll at the end then?
Yes,
And be
one
dead
of you.
last. Yes.
I'll take that. I'll do that.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
What would you like to do, Alex?
Well, I think I'm gonna dive for the antidote and stab the gillkin with it.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Just one of them.
athletics plus dexterity.
Two successes.
You're able to lunge for the needle and grab it, and now you need to do close combat plus dexterity. And he's going to try to not be stabbed.
Hold still while I stab you. This is for your health. 5 successes.
Not 5 successes.
What?
No, for him.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not imagining things, am I?
So you need 1 success to hit him, and you can use the other 4 for stunts or to just do raw damage. The injection itself seems to have no effect on him. And he says, "Foolish girl, I was born this way."
I'm sorry.
Then he blinks and he's like, "Foolish boy."
You're born this way. This fish. You're born as fish.
Yes. Ow.
I'm very sorry, and she removes the syringe.
What would you like to do with the 4 extra successes? Straight damage?
Knock him out.
That might actually work. Let's check. No. He's a gillkin. That's not going to work. You do damage him real good, though. You hit a vein with the needle, and you're like, oh, I apologize, and you yank it out, and arterial blood goes squirting. Except it obviously looks like syrup, because this is the 50s movie.
Oh, that is some disgusting ketchup blood.
And then the needle gets stuck, and then it springs out, and it's obvious to all the viewers that it's a fake needle. The gillkin disapproves and picks up the table that the syringes were on, scattering them everywhere, and swings the table at you.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
It was just a card table, though, like folding card table type thing.
Not this time.
No, that was the one I was hiding under.
No, you're right. This one's cardboard. It's gonna break as soon as it hits me.
Would you like to try to dodge, or do you want to just take it to the face?
My face is part of my disguise. I think I'm gonna try and dodge.
Okay. So, which of you had actual armor? I don't remember who I gave gear to that actually protected you.
I have armor.
It's Master Chief.
It's
Jim.
a heavy vest.
Okay. So, Alex, roll your stamina as a dice pool.
Oh my.
Oh no!
Failure.
So, you take 2 pips. We'll say pips, even though it's from a different game. 2 pips of damage under just a flesh wound. 2 of the 3 circles are filled in now.
2 of the 3 circles.
All right, Jim. The little thing hits red, and it makes a high-pitched whine. In the end, electricity starts crackling around the tip.
I point it at the fishman and fire.
All right.
Anything?
First, I need you to roll athletics plus stamina. This gun has kick.
Three successes.
Nice. You have 1 enhancement you can carry over to your actual attack roll because you hold it with expert skill like you're a
Sweet.
natural. Now you can roll aim plus dex.
All right.
Don't botch.
Two
3
successes.
successes with the enhancement.
3. Yep.
You got 2 more than you needed. Straight to damage.
Straight to damage.
Out of the tip of the gun shoots a forking, crackling bolt of electricity that jumps across the room, complete with a thunderclap. I must look at the gillkin and stand by. Gillkin manages to crunch up and take some of it, but not all of it. And with the damage done by Alex hitting the artery, the electro gun sends him tumbling across the room, where he hits the wall and his mask falls off, and the actor grabs it real fast and puts it back on and plays unconscious.
Woo! That thing's got a kick.
And then the cultists,
I like it.
rush you all. All right, with crowbars and other assorted tools laying around the room. They clearly don't know what they're doing. 2 of them come after Jim, because he's got the electro gun. One of them swings and misses wildly. The other one connects with your back with a shovel. It hurts a little bit. Roll stamina. You only need one success because your armor absorbed one of those two. Or no, I'm sorry. He needs one success to hit. You take no damage.
Oh.
Master Chief, you take no damage. Your armor absorbs the hit.
I'm there.
Alex, roll stamina.
I don't want to. I will, though. 2 successes?
You take no damage. Master Chief, you're charging down the stairs when a beaker hits you in the face. And you're like, ow, that was rude.
Hell.
It's made out of sugar glass and it was supposed to break, but it doesn't. It bounces off your face and then shatters when it hits the wall.
That's amazing.
All right.
So you see one cultist coming up the stairs at you. You got far enough down the stairs to just in time to see the electro gun knock a gillkin across the room. And you see 3 more beating up on your friends.
Okay.
3 more cultists.
I want to look at the guy that's charging me and go, I bet you'd known if I was coming, you would have baked me a sweet roll.
Alex, does he get the vote?
It was a very, very creative way of manipulating that. Yes, I give that one to him.
Dr. Franklin?
Sure.
Jim?
Yeah, it was creative.
Your quip has been approved, plus 1 die.
Nice. You said he's running up the stairs at me?
He's about to. You could run down the stairs and go past him. There's no attacks of opportunity here.
I kind of want to, just use the momentum coming down the stairs at speed and just sort of gut check into him.
Okay. Close combat plus might.
All right. Plus... What is it? Plus extra?
Plus 1 for the quip. Yep. That's an actual dice. 1 success. You hit him hard enough that you both go tumbling. You don't knock him away from you, but you do knock him away from the stairs, and he's now tangled up with you.
Okay.
Alex. New round, your turn.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? So Fishman is passed out, yes?
Yes. The gillkin is out of the fight. He's been electrocuted and stabbed.
Okay. And we've just got the occultists now.
Correct.
All
4
right.
of them, 1 on the ground wrestling with Master Chief.
I'm going to pick up a blunt object, and as I bring it down on top of a fishman's head, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, you just don't have the tentacles I need!
Dr. Franklin, does she get your vote?
Yes.
Jim.
Yeah.
Master Chief.
Well, of course he doesn't have tentacles. He's a fishman.
He's a
Yeah,
cultist.
she prefers, the
Mhm.
Cthulhu style.
Plus 1
All right.
die for your quip. I think Master Chief approved. As you're swinging at him, he says, "What the daggone are you doing down here? Why the ocean are you trying to hit me?"
Oof.
I'm going to walk away in 2 seconds if somebody says something like that again.
Just float away.
Just, no.
Big oof.
I'm gonna let Alex sit there stunned for a moment, and now you can roll close combat plus might.
Am I hitting a good guy?
No, it's a cultist.
No, Dagon is the name of the Lovecraftian deep sea god, and the ocean is like saying hell to them. Get it? 'Cause they're
Oh.
cultists of the Church of the Wave Ascendant.
Modifier, yes, no? Yes.
Yep, plus 1 for the quip.
Yes. 2 successes.
Okay. If I could stop clicking everything, that'd be great.
No, click all the things.
You don't want me to do that, because then he'd roll like 30 dice.
No, don't click all the things.
He tries to roll with it, and instead you hit him right across the temple, and he collapses in a heap of unconscious cultists.
Got him.
However, I need you to roll athletics plus dexterity.
Wait, what? Why?
You'll see.
Oh god. I'm gonna die. One success.
One success was enough to notice. You're like, oh no! And you reach out, but it's too late. The cultist falls and shatters one of the 2 injections. Now there's only 1 cure and 1 injection of transformation left.
That bastard.
Jim,
Ooh. Is the gun still working?
the gun is charged for the scene, yes.
Awesome. I'm gonna take out more cultists. I mean, that's why I got the gun.
You look at it and you're like, I'm gonna... Wait. Rapid fire.
Ooh, what does this button
do you push the red button?
Don't push the red button. Never push the red button.
You
Push
always
the red
push the
button.
red button.
You never push the red button.
Guys, guys,
Oh,
it's got a bright and shiny button.
oh god. Don't do
Yeah, I
it.
pushed the button.
Okay.
Oh no.
Close combat plus aim plus dexterity.
Can I duck?
You're behind him, but Master Chief isn't.
How does this room work? It's
You
so
came-
random.
Okay.
It's non-Euclidean
So
geometry.
I know,
Here's
right?
the room.
Uh-huh.
Here's you.
Right.
Here's them.
Uh-huh.
That's how it works.
Because we went to the
Yeah.
other side
Yeah,
of the room.
Because they went to the other side of the room and
antidote
got
such.
checked the guy at the door.
I don't know. No.
Master Chief, you might want to duck. This is gonna get ugly. 1 success.
Oh no! Okay. So the electro gun just starts firing lightning bolts that are ricocheting around the room, shattering everything and setting things on fire and scorching everything. Master Chief, I would like you to make athletics plus dex.
Sorry.
This is called a duck roll.
This is called roll under the cultist you're wrestling with.
This is a duck roll. It's gonna quack me up.
So happy I set that up for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You roll under the cultist. You only
Nice.
needed the 1. Okay. On a full auto, you don't have to worry about damage from your successes. All right. 2 of them you actually turn into crispy husks, and the other one you fling across the room and he hits the wall really hard. They're all out. The one on top of Master Chief falls on him, and it smells like barbecue, Master Chief. And now the scene transitions where we left off last week. All of the hands reach out of the shadows and grab the doctor and yank him into the cultist room. The door slams shut. Doc, you spin around and you see the lead cultist lady who was in the robes with the really weird snake and or tentacle lower half
Mm-hmm.
point at you and say, Earl, you're late.
Sorry.
You're real good at that. Manipulation plus persuasion.
Manipulation plus persuasion.
Yep.
Cool, man. Wait.
You're only gonna die a little bit.
Before we roll, sorry to throw a hairnet on our evil plans.
Wow. Jim?
Yes.
Master
Wholeheartedly,
Chief.
yes. That's awful.
Holy
I love it.
shit.
1 point for terribleness. Master Chief,
What?
to get your vote, you all have to be unanimous.
Yeah, that was awful. Just, yeah.
Alex,
Loved it. It's so much. Yes.
That was-
plus 1 to the roll for the quip.
Yes. Where's
Also,
where's Where's my thing?
Also,
Oh, there it
there's
is.
like 4 dice in the momentum pool. There's a lot of botching while you were gone.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet.
You could use half of that if you'd like. And if the party doesn't stop you.
Yikes.
Oh,
Probably should have used that momentum pool.
and now there's 5.
Yeah, I would have said use it, but
Now there's
Well.
6, because that was a botch.
No, we only had the botch and the 1 fail. Unless I missed one.
Yeah, oh no, that was me, not you guys. You're right, you have
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
It was the monsters that botched.
That counts for us, right?
Dr. Franklin, you're like, yeah, I was just really late because you go to scratch and you scratch a scale off. And they all go, intruder, interloper, deceiver.
No. I just got one of them scale diseases.
Ick. It's literally called ick.
I got the ick.
Give me a better delivery than that. I might let you have a roll.
I kind of want to stick with that delivery.
Doctor, you got a Dr. Franklin that sentence.
Oh, it would appear that as I'm losing some of my scales, I may have come down with a small case of the icks. Don't worry. I'm sure we have many medicines and treatments for a situation such as this.
Science plus cunning.
Science and cunning is over here. Boom. Boom, boom. 2 successes.
Okay, now once again, persuasion, only this time it's going to be plus, switching back, hold on. Composure plus 2 for your science roll.
You're a kind director.
I'm a merciful director.
3 successes.
Is exactly what you needed. They all back away and go, oh, put some cream on that. Just go stand in the back for the ritual.
Yeah, cream in the back. Sure.
Next time, don't be late. And they resume the incantation.
Sorry, that's on me. Apologies. That's okay. I'm going to stand this way, and as I walk, I want to go and can I pick up the crab?
The crab is on the altar. What is the reason you're going to give them for taking the sacrifice off the altar?
Actually, excuse me. Is it not correct that the sacrifices need to have a uniformity to them, so as the waves flow and ebb, all things are perfect? That crab right there, I'm going to remove that so that it doesn't throw off the uniformity of the sacrifices on the altar.
One of the other gillkin cultists says, "Oh, that's just leftovers from lunch."
I didn't eat, so I'm going to grab it.
Sure. He shovels all the rest of the fish off, and they drag in a scantily clad lady, muffled but trying to scream desperately with the gag around her mouth, and put her on the altar. And out comes the knife.
I have a crab in my hand, right?
Yes. A crab who looks very relieved.
Okay, I had an aspiration, save the crab. That was my new aspiration.
Crab scuttles into your shirt. You fulfill your aspiration.
However,
It latches on.
that's, well,
to a nipple.
Not yet, no. For now, it just latches on.
It's a little
Here
lower.
and here. Looked at the,
but now I kind
collar.
of want to use the crab to save this lady.
but then the aspiration isn't fulfilled anymore.
Is not fulfilled anymore, right?
They begin chanting. You have a moment to figure this out.
Okay. I want to use my trope of I just need a sample,
Okay.
and I want to. This is a combination of like mutated fishman, regular, like the bigger fishman we saw. It's like kind of all of those things, right?
The High Priestess?
Well, the high priestess was like really weird looking, right?
The High Priestess is basically a smaller Ursula.
Got
In here, though, you do have natural gillkin, fully mutated gillkin, and regular cultists. Combination of all. There's a total of 13 of them plus the priestess. You make 13, so there's 12 of them.
Okay. I want to... okay. Work with me here. I want to attempt to use some combination of the different things that I've collected, the plants, the other things, and I want to try to put together very quickly a smoke device that I can kind of roll out into the middle of the room. But I don't want to just be smoke. I specifically want it to have a scent to it that would be a primary predator to regular fish, like to regular fish. So essentially like, or something, because it's a movie, it doesn't make any sense. It'll be that it's the smell of a great white, and it's going to scare off all the smaller fish. That doesn't make any sense,
shit.
but it's going to make sense in a 50s movie.
That's
By the way,
brilliantly
Steve.
awful.
Remind me to tell you about the smoking device that I discovered today.
Okay.
Don't ask. Science
No, please do.
It was like 20
plus
minutes.
intellect.
And because I really want this to work, and I already have 10 dice in this pool, I will blow one of my trademarks.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Smartest person in the room.
Approved.
So yeah, I just pull out all these different samples, and I'll even take a little scrape off the top of the crab, because I need that one last little chemical
You get
aspect
pinched
from
for
its
that.
shell. Ow, that hurt. Okay, and the trademark gives me a +2 if I succeed. Is that right? Or
Correct.
just a
No,
plus-
it's straight up +2 dice. That's why
Plus
it's
two.
so rare to use. It's not an
Got it.
enhancement. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna roll that with a modifier of 2.
You throw the smoke bomb, and they all look at the smoke.
I want to savor this. I just want
Because
to.
it's never going to happen again.
I just want to take in all the flavor and just let it melt in my mouth like a good, juicy, rare steak. Tasting all of it. Oh, that's 7 successes, everybody. That's 7. Mwah.
What is wrong with you?
You roll the smoke bomb in the middle of the room, and the smoke pours out of it and immediately fills the room. And all the gillkin are like, "Why is someone throwing a smoke bomb? Smoke doesn't bother us." And they go back to their ritual. But then somebody shouts, "Land shark!"
Yep.
Before you know what's happening, the
Yep.
entire room breaks into a screaming cacophony of "Land shark!" And you can't see, and they can't see. And there's a lot of breaking glass as they go out windows. But I need you to roll athletics plus dexterity to not get trampled, Doctor.
That makes sense. Sure. Athletics.
That is amazing.
Land shark.
Land shark. Oh, no failures, but not a botch.
Back to the people in the cellar. You hear sudden commotion upstairs and breaking windows and screaming.
Huh.
Just after Alex picks up the remaining 2 injections. One transformation, 1 cure.
Is there anything else in this room? Is there anything like...
It's all kinds of stuff, but you don't know what any of it is because it's sciencey nonsense. Also, Jim fried about half of it.
Can we grab some
I just
random
wanted to make
sciencey
sure.
stuff?
There's
You
no more
could-
power packs
you-
for this gun.
No, but there's still the one it was connected to.
Okay.
Is there
Take
anything
that.
handheld? Is there anything...
Yeah.
There's lots of things. You're just going to randomly blindly grab stuff.
Yeah, sure, why not? That's
Science
always
plus intellect.
useful.
Let's see what you get.
Oh, I have no science. And it's pretty bad. But I do have technology.
Science plus intellect. Let's see what happens.
But I'm grabbing technology.
None of this looks like technology to you.
Is it metal?
is it
It looks
one
like
dice?
technology.
Is it 1 dice? It's
You can roll a
one, isn't
10.
it?
Tyler's a terrible GM.
2.
You grab what you think looks like grenades, and you put them in your backpack. and you grab what you
Okay.
think looks like some kind of weird knife, and you put it in your backpack.
Okay.
And you grab, you don't know what they are, but they're glass balls with liquid in them.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh, nice. All right.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
Now what?
I would like to
The
roll
shouting and
something
crashing
to.
subsides. Go, Alex.
Oh, now things are a little fishy. Let's tip the scales here, and I'm gonna roll.
Scales.
So first off,
Worst.
Alex's costume has changed, and they now are dressed like a shark.
A shark or a baby?
So
shark?
it's just like a really bad 50s shark costume?
Yes.
Left
All right.
shark. Is left shark still a meme thing that people do?
So, like, she turns around and the fin on the costume is knocking shit over and stuff. It's like, she's this big, or he's this big, they're this big, but the costume's like this big, and the fin's sticking out even farther, and it has a tail.
I approve of this.
All right, Alex, science plus intellect.
Cool. I have 0 in science. This should be fun.
Well,
Dr.
this is
Franklin
going
can teach
on.
you science.
I'm gonna
But
pull
he'd
out a
have to
sandwich.
I
And I'm going
apologize for failing to call you they. I was looking at Sarah. It's my fault.
3 successes.
Nice.
You actually grabbed useful things. You don't know what they are, but they're useful.
Let's go upstairs to find out what the commotion is.
While they were searching for something, Jim's just sitting there using the ray gun to kind of cook a sandwich.
The backpack actually fits, the power pack actually fits like a backpack.
Okay.
Oh, now he's a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
It's like heat, though.
I mean, a
around
fish
it.
buster.
Like, you put your hand near it, and it's got this weird heat, and it makes you all tingly. But I'm sure it's fine.
It's
It's
nothing
okay.
When you put it on your backpack, it gives you a mild headache, but, it's fine.
So are you
Yeah.
saying this gun is rad?
Possibly. So you
the
head upstairs.
worst.
And the whole mansion seems to be empty. And you run into the room where Dr. Franklin was going to spy on. He's laying on the ground unconscious with most of his costume knocked off. There's a crab on his face just whapping him with one of its pincers. And all the windows in the room are broken and it smells weird, like salt water. And there's a very
Buddy.
confused looking woman on the altar gagged and tied down.
Oh, that's not good.
I
Master
go
Chief
help
immediately
the
moves
lady.
and help the lady.
I go to revive Dr. Franklin.
She sits up and says, "The hell is wrong with this town?" And stomps off back into the other room where her clothes are.
Wait, she was naked?
No, she was in a sacrifice robe.
That's
Like a cloth robe.
scantily
that you...
clad for the 50s, Sean.
Right.
I don't know what. I mean, could have been one of those kind of B movies. You don't know.
No, this is a 50s movie. Scantily clad meaning mostly clothed.
There's just a little bit of a
Okay.
dip in the neckline.
And she's showing her ankles.
Correct.
Showing the ankles. Right.
Possibly even her knees.
But she doesn't have stockings on, so absolutely scandalous.
Oh. The scandal.
Scandalous.
In fact, she might as well just kill herself.
She comes stomping out of the room fully clothed now, and she's cocking a shotgun, and she climbs out the window without a word, and you start hearing rounds go off.
Hey, that was unexpected. Jim, why don't you go talk to the lady and we'll deal with the crab clamps here.
You go over to the window, Jim.
Oh yeah, go straight out the window. Follow her.
She's chasing the cultists and shooting them in the back.
The lady?
They tried to sacrifice her. She's mad.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's an equivalence. I'm down with that. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Master Chief, I don't think she's gonna stop and let me talk to her.
That's fine. I mean, if
She
she's dealing
seems,
with them,
She's a pretty intent on getting some tit for tat.
I don't think you can say that. But okay.
So Alex goes over to Dr. Franklin, gingerly picks up the crab, and smacks Dr. Franklin for the crab. To
Dr.
try and
Franklin
get him to
is
wake up.
awakened by your smack, and I will let you fill each other in now.
Good, you are alive, Dr. Franklin. Here's your friend.
Crabby. Crab.
Really? Crabby? That's what you call him? You couldn't think up something more?
Friend, he's talking to the crab. I think he has the concussion.
I mean...
Master Chief, I was just almost found out by a room full of cultists. I escaped using science and my intellect, at which point I was then physically trampled by a running horde of fishmen. I want to name this damn crab Crabby. I'm naming the damn crab Crabby.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, you don't have to get very mouthy.
You could come up with something little, You're the smartest guy in the room, I just feel like.
Don't forget, Doc, as usual, you had to do all of that alone.
Yes, that is true.
Dr. Franklin, again, you are being very humble hero.
Don't do that.
My humility has knows no bounds.
No, that is the opposite, but okay. Anyway.
I don't think he meant what he said.
He had said that he was going in to inspect this one area, and with the consent of the whole group, he has gone and said that he would do the research, and he has done the research, and he is alive. Lived.
Great. So, Doc, what did you find out? Did you get any information from them? Do you know what their plans are? Do you know why they're here? Do you know what they're doing?
It did take you 15 minutes to make that bomb, Doc. Why don't you go ahead and roll cunning plus survival and see what you did over here?
Okay. You said cunning and...
Survival.
Survival, okay. So, since this will dictate what information we get from this scene overall, does anyone mind if I use a couple of extra dice from the pool?
You want to use half of them?
Yeah.
We have 7, so...
3.
3?
Yeah, 3.
Everyone okay with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Plus 1 XP to the group for half of the pool in one scene.
Oh, wrong button. Another 3 there. Boom! 3 successes.
Nice.
3 successes is the perfect amount. You overheard them say... References noticed. They're trying to inject everyone in the town so that they can rebuild their army, and then when people come in to see what happened to the town, they can overpower those people and inject them too. Ultimately, they need to replenish their numbers to fill up the city under the reef, the city of the Gillkin. And there's maps of it and drawings left behind in the cellar that Alex grabbed. She didn't know what they were of, but it makes sense now that you compare that with your information, Dr. Franklin. And ultimately, they want to stage an invasion of the East Coast. Gasp! Nope. Wait. Hold on. They want to stage an invasion of the East Coast. There we go. Need to make that louder.
It's glorious.
Also,
Yeah, I freely relay all this information for everybody.
Also, they're attempting to awaken some kind of primordial horror that is similar to an octopus, but colossal, that exists somewhere deep within Challenger Deep, which is the deepest part of the Marianas Trench.
A coloscopus.
A coloscopus. It actually has a name. Centipus.
Oh! I like mine better.
So it's about the size of a centipede?
That's not what that means.
It means it's got 100 legs.
It's got 100 tentacles?
It means it's a 100-foot tall octopus.
With 100 tentacles.
Possibly.
That is also
100
simultaneously the size of a centipede.
Ew.
That is apparently their nefarious plot.
Okay.
Hey,
The prison
Steve?
break was
Steve?
staged to cause chaos and throw off the government they didn't know they'd have a rapid response to.
Mayonnaise.
For all
And
those
pickles.
who don't know, the cover on They Came From Beneath the Sea is the centipus.
Oh, cool.
Because that's the monster from It Came from Beneath the Sea, the movie.
I need to brush up on my old B movies.
Danny would be so disappointed in you.
Or would he be proud?
Proud once you've brushed up.
So I relay all of that information. I let you guys know that this is what they're planning, and obviously that some sort of sacrifice was needed to appease Sympiclus.
We stopped that sacrifice.
You did, and she's apparently kicking their asses right now.
Huh.
Yeah, she's
That,
pretty bad.
That tracks.
She seems...
I have seen better.
Damn.
Really? Hard crowd. All right.
So,
That's pretty good right there.
it occurs to you all that, and as I say this, the Master Chief slowly cracks a smile, that there's a city full of gillkin that's going to invade the coast under the reef. The only thing around here big enough to deal with that is the submarine with torpedoes.
Which is probably at the secret base in their underground...
The other exit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's wrap this up here, blow this place up, hop in the truck, and let's get back to the base.
Yes, we've rigged this whole place to blow, right?
Right.
You did that last
Well,
week, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
just reminding. Yeah. Cool. Then yeah, let's light the fuse.
You head outside and it's raining heavily now and pretty overcast.
Huh. Wouldn't like to throw
The
up.
house explodes into a glorious inferno of fire and exploding timbers, but it doesn't set anything else on fire because it's raining and you're environmentally conscious destructors.
Perfect.
Nice.
We're very good at this.
Now what?
We need to get this equipment back to the elevator to repair it.
Where's the janitor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what happened? He was with us.
Did none of you
janitor
ask
did
about
not-
the janitor the entire time I wasn't here?
The janitor did not follow you into the cellar.
Oh, so where is he? Did we just blow him up?
He's off elsewhere, I think.
The janitor
I hope.
the janitor sits
Or
up.
he's in a lot of elsewhere.
The scene is just him like in the parlor room. It's just kind of like.
The janitor sits up. He was sitting in the pickup truck, and he sits up and he looks at you and says, "There you are. It's about time. Are we leaving?" He never wanted to be here, remember?
Yeah, we're leaving. Slide over.
Thought you were rescuing him, but then you took him into the villain's lair.
That's what heroes do.
Well, man, we didn't have that much time. We're very sorry.
You're in the pickup. Are you hauling butt back for the coast so you can get back to the prison? Is that the plan?
That seems like
Colin,
the plan.
but
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's really rainy, and the roads are wrecked. And there's fishermen scattering everywhere from the surviving townsfolk that aren't turned, that are fighting back now with guns and melee weapons.
And it's an easy drive right back to the docks. It's just fine.
Except for the parts that aren't. Who's driving?
I think I have the highest pilot with 2 points.
yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
All right.
My total would be like 3. So
Dex won't do you any good in these conditions. Cunning plus pilot.
Cunning plus pilots.
that'd give me a total of 4.
Yeah, that gave me a total of 4 as well.
Here. Have fun driving.
All right.
I'm going to be staring at my new shiny gun.
Also, that reminds me. Doc, could you please make a science plus intellect roll? You go ahead and do yours, Doc, and then we'll do the drive, because I almost forgot about that.
I'm only irritating myself a little bit. I have a child with 3 heads. So what?
I think Steve froze. Oh, no, he's there.
He's there.
Intellect plus science, Doc.
Gotcha. Let's do it. Intellect. Why does intellect always disappear on me? Oh, it's right there. And then
I ask
science.
that in everyday life.
4 successes. Man,
Nice.
it really pays off to
Oh,
have
wow.
5s in like the thing that you do the most.
+1 enhancement to your next science roll, but this one you only needed 3, and
Okay.
you realize, yeah, that power pack is in bad need of repair, but you don't have the tools for it because it's alien technology. It is leaking radiation. It is leaking fishy radiation.
That radiation is fishy, to steal Alex's pun there.
By which I mean,
Okay.
when you tap him on the shoulder to begin your conversation, he looks at you, and his eyes are transforming.
Jim's eyes?
That is correct.
Jim,
Oh.
Jim, there seems to be some heavy radiation leakage coming from that particular energy source. Quick, give this to me.
Is that why I feel a little bit?
Quickly. And I want to take a piece of... Just, again, in this truck where we have all these things that we grabbed from this hardware store, I want to grab a piece of ply. No, not scrap metal, because this is the 50s. I want to grab a piece of plywood that would have been here somewhere, or just break off a piece of wood and put that over the top of it, because hiding under a wooden desk stops a nuclear blast, so putting wood over the top of the source stops the radiation
I
leakage.
hate everything you just said.
Well, you would know best, Doc, because you know science.
That or a wool blanket, anything slightly heavy.
Holy crap.
All right, Jim. The doc slaps together a device that would block the radiation with science, because that is exactly how that works in 1953. And it does prevent further leakage. However, you have been encountered. What that means, and they came from beneath the sea, is it's a condition. And every time this condition slows you down or otherwise messes up your rolls, you get to add to the rewrite pool. You get 2 rewrite points immediately for becoming encountered. You're beginning to look like a gillkin, and you have a very bad craving for salt water. Also, it may or may not mess with your rolls when you're interacting with gillkin now.
Oh.
Because of you saying that, I pull out a glass of water and some salt.
Some salt packets.
And I pour myself a glass of salt water, shake it up, and drink it, and say, I was getting parched.
I don't know what you mean about radiation, Doc. I'm fine. Guzzle. All right, Master Chief, roll 1 for driving.
Jim,
So it's
I'm not
raining.
the doctor, but you don't look so good.
Well, of course you're not a doctor, silly. If you were a doctor, you'd be a doctor instead of a secret agent person.
You said it's been pouring, raining. It's
There's gillkin and people everywhere, and there's like melees breaking out in the street. This town's already been overrun by these once, and these good American men and women aren't going to stand for this again.
this whole day has just been stepping in one monkey pie after another.
Jim, approved?
Yep.
Dr. Franklin?
Approved.
Yeah.
Alex?
No. I'm just kidding, yes.
+1 dice to your roll. That's 2 quips, so make sure you keep track, Master Chief, because if you keep invoking them, the benefits keep stacking.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Now I got a question. So is it every time we play, or is it every
It resets every session, yeah.
So every time we play?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So cool. Now, is it anytime I use that one, or is it anytime I use anyone?
They don't stack with each other, but they do stack individually.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay, so yeah, 1 success.
You're hauling ass, but for the 50s movie watchers, through the streets, and you spin the wheel to the side when you start hydroplaning, and you can't get out of the way of the gillkin, who stumbles into your way with a rifle wound in his shoulder, and you hit him head on, and he goes flying into the air, loop-de-loops, hits the sugar glass windshield, which hits you right in the face and the eyes and doesn't leave any scratches, even though the camera closes in on you because it's sugar glass. And the gillkin hits Jim head on, like right in his lap, like they're hugging. Like his face is right next to Jim's face. Doc looks over, realizes that Fishman is dead.
He's dead, Jim.
There it is. Aspiration fulfilled.
Really, Doc? How can you tell? I'm a little bit frightened by the fact that he just fell in my lap from this. Well,
don't worry.
Pretty good driving, actually, sir.
Don't worry. I'm a PhD. I know these things.
Okay.
I'm a PhD and I see P right now.
He's dead, Jim. Broke Sarah. I like it.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm a Trekkie, okay? What do you want from me?
So, you toss the gillkin out the truck. Jim, I assume.
Yes, I do.
All right. Give me a technology plus intellect roll, Master Chief.
Okay.
Oh no!
Have some dice pool.
Failure or botch? I'm not on that screen.
Oh, it's a botch.
It's
Nice.
a botch.
You try to restart the car after it stalls, but you flood it. Gasp! You can wait it out and see what happens, or you can run for it.
I mean, we're not going to haul all this crap.
That's correct. You'd have to leave your stuff behind.
We literally can't do
the
that.
stuff. Yeah.
All right. Gillkins
Wait,
start
hold on.
swarming the truck. What do you do?
Wait, I have a question. So our car is stalled, and we got to get it going again.
It is
How
flooded.
far away? How far away from the boat, the harbor, a
Half
ferry?
a mile.
Is it downhill?
Yes.
Master Chief, you know what to do.
Jim, get out and push. You too, janitor.
Does my shark costume
There's
do anything?
Gillkin out there.
Sir, it's been a while since I've done any real grunt work. Maybe you
Trademark.
should get him to push.
Don't be a candy ass. And what am I rolling for my social presence or composure?
Give me your persuasion plus your best, which is composure for you.
Okay. Oh, it's persuasion. I wanted to use command though.
Oh, that's fine. You can use command.
Yeah. All right.
Oh!
Get out there and put. Oh.
What did you say?
Oh my goodness.
What?
So-
I couldn't hear you over the rain.
The janitor says, "Fine." Looks you in the eyes, and the camera zooms in, and the music goes silent for a moment when he says, "I really like you, Master Chief. I think we could be good friends." We all know what that means. You get out and push, and the truck starts rolling downhill, and the gillkin attack,
They're gonna eat him instantly.
and they swarm.
aren't
They swarm the back of the truck, and a moment later, Jim pulls himself back in, covered in scratches, and says, "They got the janitor."
No.
Guys,
Now remember that thing we
they
said.
got the janitor.
Now,
Nobody's
Master
gonna keep
Chief.
us clean.
Master Chief, remember when we started this game, we talked about the benefits of collapsing to your knees and screaming a dramatic "no" for benefits when extras die.
No, the janitor. No. I don't even remember his name.
I need you to be punching the steering wheel and the horn going off.
No.
Plus 1 XP for the Master Chief, but now the Gillkin are swarming the truck because he can't drive. He's in agony.
I'm gonna take over. Get the hell out the way.
All right, Jim, make a drive plus cunning roll, or drive plus cunning. Except you have a +2 complication of Master Chief screaming no.
Can I assist by doing something unnecessary and dumb?
What is that unnecessary and dumb thing?
Can I pull out the dashboard and use science to overcharge the truck and make it go faster.
Charge the truck.
Yes. And it's going to be amazing because of the earlier botches. Roll science plus cunning.
This is going to be fantastic.
Science and cunning. And I get an extra because I had the additional
that
success
enhancement, yep.
on my last science one, right? Okay. 4 successes to overcharge this truck.
You overcharged the truck.
I want this thing to hit a ramp and I want us to like fly to the lighthouse.
We didn't need
Jim.
the boat this time.
Jim, 4 enhancements if you succeed.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
And now my mouse decides to wig out on me. All right, there we go.
What have you done? What have you done?
You hit the gas and everyone's face goes back and their cheeks wobble. And gillkin are getting knocked aside like bowling pins. But then you look at the bottom and you realize it is downhill. Then it hits like a little dip. It comes back up before it hits the dock. You hit that little dip, you go sailing through the air.
Yeah.
You look down and you realize if you hadn't failed that roll, it would have landed right on the boat. Now it's behind us. And the truck hits the water and starts sinking.
No!
No.
No!
What do you do?
Crap.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Can we attach the convenient line in the back of the truck to the hitch and hook it to the boat, drag the boat, or drag the truck
You can
with
try.
the boat?
I
But
have
it can't be
another idea
you
if that doesn't work.
because you and the Master Chief are tangled up in the driver's seat. It has to be Alex and or the dock.
You want us to do...
Jim says, "Oh yeah," and he invokes his right tool for the right job at the right time. And
Okay.
I already hooked up a winch to the pickup.
So all you got to do is just hook it to the boat, and then maybe they got a crankshaft or something up there. We can pull the boat or the truck up, but we can also take that boat over to the lighthouse. Because all boats got a nice big winch to, pick trucks up out of the lake.
It's true.
Every small fishing town I ever went to had boats with winches on them.
Alex, do you want to swim a winch cable over to the boat?
Well, I am in a shark suit.
That is true.
But baby
Plus 1 to swimming.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, give me athletics plus might plus 1 for the shark suit.
Okay. What was the first one before might?
Athletics.
Athletics. Okay. Athletics, might, and plus 1 for the shark suit. Does it come with a mono fin?
It does have a fin on it. And the second you leap in the water, you see there were gillkin swimming for your truck. They see the shark and swim away.
Got 1 success.
1 is enough to hook it to the truck because your costume is scaring away your complication. The truck is now hooked
Yes.
to the boat. However, the truck is still sinking. Gonna have to act fast. Gonna need athletics plus might from all 4 of you, starting with Master Chief, to try to successfully haul everything off the truck before it sinks.
I have another
What you
idea.
got, Doc?
I have an idea. It's another science idea. That's totally smart and will work. Since I overcharged the truck and it's in the water, I'm assuming a lot of the electrical is probably either not working or fried at this point.
The truck's engine is actually on fire now in the water because it's 1953.
That's perfect. That's totally fine. I want to, if I
They don't build them
can,
like they used to.
very quickly, and even not quickly, even if the truck sinks, this will work. I want to uncover our radioactive power source, and with the last little bits of it, redirect that into the drive shaft and turn this into an amphibious truck. by just brute forcing the power coming out of the engine.
If you got Hulk, you need to pull it out of your butt because this is going to require 5 successes.
You
What
want
are
to
you
use the
even
momentum
talking
pool?
about?
Because
Hold
that
on.
sounds fantastic.
Hold on. I will invoke a trademark.
All right, burn
As
them all.
I'm ripping out the floorboards and trying to like smash through and like hook together cables. You hadn't sent me to Hawaii. I wouldn't be here in New England. Wouldn't be in a sinking boat. Damn you, Philip Doorway!
Approved.
And that is also to my science rolls.
Would you also like to burn half of your pool now, which is at what, Jim?
11.
5 dice
Yeah,
from your
you
pool?
should. Just do it.
Yeah,
By
I
the
mean,
way,
we might as well.
you were 1 from Cap. That's amazing.
Okay, so I'm rolling my...
So it's
Okay.
trademark 2. Trademark is 2, so plus 7. Science plus
And that's-
intellect plus 7.
I was gonna say, are you doing science intellect?
Yes.
Wait, you said he's 1 from Cap?
No, the rewrite pool was 1 from Cap, which
Oh,
has never happened
I got
before.
you. Okay.
Plus 7 dice. Okay. This might be more
And
than...
then we'll add 2 more to the rewrite pool.
Why'd you
Be
put
the
that out?
greatest thing ever to get botched.
If I botch this roll, I quit Vorpal Tales.
6 successes. You
Six
needed
successes!
5.
Oh,
I
man.
only needed 5. I get an enhancement.
Oh, do you have an enhancement? Like, do you have a?
I burned it on the last roll.
But I meant,
He's got another
do
one
you
now.
Have, do you have a stunt you can do?
No, I only have the 1 success. So I'm just gonna bank the enhancement. Like
Okay.
I got what I wanted. I'm turning this boat into the very first amphibious like
The aquatic car.
truck.
The truck is now pulling the boat, which is still anchored. Part of the dock comes with you because it was also still tethered. And the truck actually, the engine explodes and
Truck?
sinks.
The
Like,
winch cable. It's okay because it's got to be the shot where it's like it's the static camera shot and it's a profile shot of like the ocean and the truck and it's like okay, so we're sinking and I'm hooking this cable up and the last thing the audience sees is the truck like going under the water and us all like blah, 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 blah. And then it cuts to the water and then you just see the truck drives by. There's a cable. The boat drives by. There's the mooring line. And then the dock comes by.
it is exactly correct.
And Alex barely clinging on to one of those.
Alex is holding on to the winch cable.
Shark. As a shark.
As a shark.
And
Beautiful.
20 yards from shore, the truck explodes, but the boat itself gets flung onto the shore, which somehow now has all your equipment from the truck on it.
Perfect.
Good
Nice.
job putting all our stuff on the boat, Alex.
Yes.
You're pulling yourselves onto shore, all of you except Jim, who has the strange and sudden urge to dive deeper.
That water's pretty.
Jim!
Yeah, it's pretty water.
Wait, can't I scare him back into the boat, being a shark?
You'll have to see if you need to. Jim, I'm gonna need you to roll resolve. Plus... Integrity. Resolve plus integrity.
Well, at least one of those is high. One success.
You can see Alex, he's fighting the urge to not go under. You can hear the gillkin calling to him in their weird, fishy singing voices. He's barely holding on.
Gurgle, gurgle,
Master Chief,
gurgle,
command.
gurgle, gurgle.
What do you do, Alex?
Oh, I have the only antidote, don't I?
Oh, you have the only antidote and you have the shark costume.
Gurgle.
I'm going to scare him to stay in the boat.
Persuasion plus manipulation. +3 for the shark costume.
Hmm.
3 successes.
Which is how many you needed. You have a
Oh,
sudden,
gosh.
deep-seated and primordial fear of sharks, Jim, and you see one coming right at you, and nope, up on the shore.
Oh God, no! Oh God, no! It's gonna eat me! It's gonna eat me! It's gonna eat me good!
You all pull yorourselves up onto
I-
the shore, soaking wet.
Ironic that Jim is afraid of being eaten as he eats in every scene.
Which reminds me, I reach behind me and I pull out a fish sandwich.
It's completely
Is that-
dry.
Cannibalism?
I mean, he's not totally a fish man right now.
No, it would be... Yeah, I guess it would be, because it's not his own fish meat, so it can't be auto-cannibalism.
Yeah.
So, you're up on shore now at the dock on the reef. And that's when you all realize you didn't find out what happened to all those cultists. That's sure, it's fine.
I mean,
We'll be good.
they probably got the business end of a shotgun, is what it sounded like. So,
Jeez.
So I vote we go up to the garage and get a Jeep and haul that stuff on a Jeep since we don't have a truck anymore.
yeah, that makes good.
You
makes
go
a
and
good point.
you go and fetch that one last Jeep that wasn't wrecked, and you refill it with all of your equipment, and you haul it across the reef and up to the lighthouse and over to where the broken lift is that goes down into the knot hive.
Right.
Yeah, the knot hive
The knot hive, yes.
with
Now
the
you're
knot
looking,
umbrella
and now,
zombies.
and now you're looking at the broken lift.
Well, Doc,
Did Alex's well-laid traps catch anything?
No, it appears the reef has been undisturbed since you left. Apparently that
good.
gillkin you heard went back to the sea.
Huh, cool. All right.
the moment we get to there, I am very, very cautiously walking a long way around the traps.
Okay.
I don't like those things.
So, you got to fix this. Gonna need some technology, and you're gonna need some science, and gonna need some cleverness. How do you wanna divide this up between those of you that have the skills for this? Gonna need a lot of cunning and a lot of intellect and a lot of dexterity.
I have 1 in technology and I have the cunning at 3.
I have 4 in cunning.
Do you have technology or science or what's your larceny again, Alex?
1 in tech, 0 in science, and my larceny is 2.
Okay.
I have
So-
2 in technology.
What's your technology, Master Chief?
2.
So first,
And
I want to
2 in
see
cunning.
Master Chief do cunning plus tech because he's an assister.
So what we're trying to maneuver through the traps that we laid.
No, you're trying to fix the lift. We're skipping past the traps because nothing's happening on the reef.
Sorry,
Nothing.
got
Not
it.
helpful.
We're already at the lift. Okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah, this time around, there's nothing in your way.
got it.
So 2 dice to the rewrite pool, but Master Chief gives you a -1. Alex.
Can I try and help him as well?
You're all going to. Yep. Alex, tech plus cunning.
Failure.
Oh,
No assistance. And Jim, tech plus, larceny plus cunning for you.
All right.
The entities that control the divinity of dice are not on the party's side.
What? Oh man, rewrite pool is back at 11.
Jeez.
We did less
Burn it.
help than anything.
It's up to you, Doc. You're going to want to
hold
burn.
Hold on. Before we spend all this time rolling all these bad rolls, we have 11 rewrite dice. Do we just want to take control of this scene?
You can't actually take control of the scene unless you invoke a trademark and succeed on that roll. That's the only way you can rewrite a scene. We've been doing that wrong, yes.
Wait.
You can do the skip forward thing, though, without needing to take control of the scene.
No,
Well,
that's fine.
What I could do? If we do a trademark, I could try... Could we use enigmas to overcome this puzzle of putting the lift back together?
You're the only one left to roll. I'm not worried. You're going to roll science plus intellect.
No.
Can I?
But yes, Master Chief, what's your idea? I want to hear it.
I've been here before.
He's literally been here before.
So can I do something to encourage the doc to let him know that he is our only hope and that he has to get this right?
Or we can have a little
And
hologram
get a
pop
+1
out.
bonus on that?
Sure, I'll allow it, but you got to make it into a line delivered in character that includes, I've been here before, and explain how that's possible.
I've literally been here before.
Yes, but we need to hear how. And while you think about that for a second, Don Arnetto in the chat. This game is actually still available on BackerKit. The Kickstarter is over, but you can absolutely buy it on BackerKit, and it should be available widely too pretty soon. I definitely recommend you buy it. It's awesome.
It was a pun.
Okay, Master Chief.
It was a pun. Better
We've all
fish. Better fish.
we've all been like trying to help and
Damn
like
it.
sort
It
of
was a
think
good
of
pun,
this.
but he's getting answered anyways. Or
Oh,
she.
okay.
So
Did Sarah make a pun, friend? Is this what just happened?
no, that can't happen. So the Master Chief is like, Doc, look, I know we've had our differences. We've been in this facility before. I've been in this facility before. Not technically, but all these Navy bases are the same, especially with this sort of lift. This is generic stuff. This is generic military stuff. You can do
Generic,
this.
super secret, high-tech
standard,
government lift.
standard issue subterranean lift into alien hangar.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
just like at my Aunt Kathy's
It's not like
house.
it's custom built. You think they just come here and they just come here and they drop one in. That's it. This is all done in a factory somewhere. You got this. You can nail this. Don't worry about it.
And actually, I
Better be
think I muted
American.
myself when I was talking, Sarah. But yes, I saw they were punning, but I was like, it's too good of a chance not to plug the book. You get your +1, Doc.
I get my
You
+1.
you can
Cool.
also use 5 from the rewrite pool if you're really, really worried. Because when you roll the dice, you're already -1 success from that botch. The doc's like, you gotta fix that gear right there, and you did.
Do we
So
know
is
how
it
many
5?
successes I need
mean,
to
the
actually
Master
get the
Chief.
thing working?
4. 2
It's
plus
pretty
2.
late in the evening. Do
We
we,
Load
might
off.
as well
do we
yeah.
want to burn just as much as we can?
burn
Just
5
burn it.
more. Yeah.
I'm going to burn 5.
And once more, a roll to end all rolls. 7.
7, which, like, honestly, with a -1 from the botch,
6. 1 more than you needed.
6. Yep.
Sarah, that's me pouring pride paint all over your puns. So, you successfully repair the lift, and you can now descend into the bowels of the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there. I'm hooking
Ouch.
things up, and I finally put the last one in. And like the whole thing comes humming to life, and all the lights start turning on over the lift. Going down.
Do you all get on the lift?
I have this sinking feeling.
Well,
Damn
I
it.
don't yet, but maybe when
Damn
we get
it.
on the elevator.
The Master Chief will take out his rifle, sort of like check the ammo, cock it. All right, let's do this.
And I look down at my ray gun.
Okay, you descend into the lift. It descends and descends and it descends for a long time and it descends for even longer. You hear a really tinny. You hear a really tinny in the background. The girl from Ipanema. like the Master Chief is humming. There's yellow and red light strips passing you by, and it takes 10 minutes.
Oh.
And the doc thinks about how the reef isn't that deep, but then stops thinking about it.
Jim has a seat.
You get to the bottom, and it's a corridor, steel corridor, with lights built into the ceiling, so it looks like the ceiling tiles are lit up. And at the end of the steel corridor is like a desk that has really thick reinforced glass with wire through it, and it's hexagonal shaped. And then, like the spokes from a wheel, there are hallways going deeper into the prison. There's no one at the desk, and the lights are intermittent on and off, and there's holes broken into the bulletproof glass, and there's stuff scattered everywhere. Papers and broken bits of wood and shell casings. Ketchup.
Seems as though our escape.
Ketchup.
Chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup.
Seems our escaped creatures made a visit down here.
Wait, you sit there's ketchup up on the floor?
Blood. Ketchup and black and syrup.
No. Looks like they attacked during chow time.
Everyone looks at you disgusted because you don't eat blood.
But it's ketchup.
Doc, you
Jim
walk
pulls
up.
out a
Doc,
hot
you
dog.
walk up to examine the hexagonal security, and you're like, and you touch it, and like cardboard piece of it falls over, and you all quickly turn around as the camera pans away and act like it never happened.
But Jim pulls out a hot dog, and at first it's dry, and then after it pans back to him, it's got ketchup on it.
Jeez.
What would you like to do?
Look for clues.
I think y'all should look in that office while
So there's a front desk too, right?
a guard.
Yeah, that's been trashed.
I'd like to go through the front desk. Specifically for directories or a
You
map.
find a site map. There are 5 spokes. From your perspective, west is containment for paranormal entities. Northwest is extra-normal entities. Due north is where the people who worked down here lived and took their breaks and stuff. Northeast is deep water entities. Due east is special projects.
Is the extra normal where Dr. Franklin keeps his lunch at?
Doc, you know that extra normal, because you paid attention in boot camp for a government agency that is not the X-Files, that extra means from other planets. From outer space.
What?
Aliens.
I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but when the music went plink, Steve's eyebrows shot up at the same time.
It's amazing, yes. Gonna need to clip that.
The eyebrows, they just do their own thing sometimes. Can't control them.
That was great.
Where would you like to go?
I think, if I'm understanding this map correctly, the thing that we're going to want to do is most likely going to be in underwater projects because we need that sub. However, if we're going up against Centipus, which is just a ridiculous sentence I never thought I'd be saying, we should go by special projects first. Because I assume that is secret base code for advanced weaponry.
Where they keep the stuff that goes boom.
Where they keep the stuff that goes very big boom.
Are there any bodies around?
No.
No.
So you're saying that the bodies did not indeed hit the floor?
Maybe they did, but you don't know.
Gasp.
You also don't know if anyone let the bodies hit the floor.
Fair enough.
All right, Doc, let's go to special projects then. See if we can find some more of these fancy little ray guns. I need some more juice for mine.
Special projects it is.
One does not put the juice in the gun. They put the battery on the gun.
You head into the special projects wing. And to search this wing, there is still evidence of scuffles and fights here, by the way, but it is less destroyed. I should point that out.
Oh.
Looks like a lot of the fighting didn't make it this far, but people who were here went out to join in the fighting.
Okay.
To get into the actual special projects wing itself is going to require a larceny plus cunning to bypass the door with a little dash of technology tossed in.
With a little dash.
I've
So
got
you're gonna need
4
to
in
roll.
cunning.
You need to make a weird roll.
For larceny and
You're
cunning.
going to need to make a weird roll. You're going to need to make larceny plus tech plus cunning. And you're going to need 5 successes.
Ooh.
Wait.
Which means one person has to make the roll.
I have
So
a
is
total of
this
7 dice.
What are they trying to do? Is like a key card type of thing, or?
Yes, bypass a high-tech security system. This is an extended roll, which you can keep going till you hit 5 or you botch.
Sean, please tell me you have
Failures
a
will take away
trademark.
successes from the necessary 5.
Do you have a
So-
trademark or a trope that lets you pull out the key card?
So, Master Chief sort of like looks under the desk, pulls out a key card.
It's the wrong one, but you will need it somewhere else in here. Plus 1 rewrite
messing
die.
Messing my special cash skill trope.
Plus 1 rewrite, and it will come in useful later.
Okay.
Sure it will.
So who's got technology, larceny, and cunning?
I have 7 total with all 3.
Same.
So let's have Jim do the first roll, and unless he gets 5, and then we'll have Alex do the second, because this is an extended roll. Remember, if you botch, you lose. And if you fail, it adds. You need 6 successes at that point for every failure. Then 7, then 8. Plus 1 success
Okay.
needed.
All right. 3.
Good start, Alex.
Alrighty.
Good job.
Tech and cunning and larceny. One
1. Jim,
Nice.
1 more needed.
was number, botch, number, botch, number, botch,
Yeah.
number.
And
Jeez.
and here's where I botch.
Nope.
1.
It takes you 15 minutes to get the door open, and just as you do, cliffhanger time. You see a faint glow coming from extra normal entity wing, and you all whip around, and in the hallway you see floating out of the hallway 3 glowing beings that are about 3 feet tall, with very thin, frail bodies in some kind of skin-tight foil, and overly large, oddly shaped heads with big almond eyes, a mouth slit and no nose. They're alien greys.
They're the ones that took my Mimo.
What?
And that's the cliffhanger till next week.
Oh,
No!
jeez.
I didn't even get to my 3rd pair of sunglasses. I'm putting them on right now.
Ah.
There.
Because yes, they came from beneath the sea, has grays.
Hell yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, dear viewers, you've reached the end of this session, but have no fear. We will continue every week right here, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern. Tune in next week for more exciting shenanigans and less botches. We're not quite done tonight.
Maybe.
Okay.
Not quite done tonight. First, votes. Everybody gets a vote. And if you get a vote, you get either a half an XP or +1 to any dice roll of your choice in the next session. So we're going to start with Master Chief. Who's your favorite tonight and why?
I'm gonna go with Jim because he came out in a pinch there with his ray gun and other stuff. Also, that driving thing sort of turned out okay, so we're gonna let that one slide.
So
I'm
you
pretty sure the crab came out in a pinch.
All right, Jim, who and
Damn.
why?
I am going to give it to the good doctor for creating Land Shark.
Talk, who and why?
I'm gonna go with Jim for the radiation stuff he went through and the ray gun.
Alex, who and why?
I am not going to reward bad behavior.
Yeah, you are.
I am not.
Yes, reward me.
I'll just slap you silly. No, I'm just kidding.
Give in.
I am giving you a point only because your rolls went from either super fail to super success, and you always, whenever we play, have mostly botched rolls.
And don't forget.
So,
Go ahead, Alex. Continue. Sorry.
oh, that's it.
Everybody who got points, what are you doing with them?
Experience.
All right. Don't forget, +1 XP all around for using half the rewrite pool in one scene. Get your normal 2 + 2 XP. 2 of you completed short-term aspirations. And for coming up with amazing ways to get around tons of botches, +1 bonus XP for all 4 of you.
Sweet.
Powered through those bad
Yeah.
rolls and came out on top.
So, how much for showing up? Sorry.
That's
2.
3 total. So 2 plus the bonus is 3, plus the rewrite pool is 4, plus votes.
Okay, because I already did my votes, and I already did my short-term aspirations.
So you got 4 on top of those.
I have so much XP. Holy crap. I did 2 short-term aspirations tonight as well.
Yeah, I know. He burned them all.
Saved a crab and exploded something with science.
Well, Scare fans, it appears the fire is burning low and we need to gather more wood to keep the night from closing in on us. We will catch up with our badly dubbed but fan favorite B-movie heroes next week. Scream Queen, Scream Kings, tell us what you're up to after this and where people can find you.
I'm going to finish my game of Baldur's Gate 2 that's been running this whole time because I was stuck in the middle of dialogue that I can't save. I posted to my Doodle website at cartoon.ninja, and you can find me on the interwebs at Space Lords PJs.
I will be playing Animal Crossing and then playing a for fun game on Sunday evening with my peeps. And on Monday, Nightingale will come to her end.
She will have her detente into her own
Who
solo
knows?
comic.
Gas.
Will she, or will she be killed off? No one knows.
Someone knows.
Someone knows. It's not me though.
Intense.
And then Mage Technocracy with my awesome new character. So excited. Find me as @NeatSullivan on various interwebs places, and Neat and Co designs on the others that you can't find me as Neat Sullivan. Onward.
I am Steve. I missed the opening portion of this, so hello everybody. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, and you can find me here anytime that we are streaming on the Vorpal Tales Network. And next, I will be playing in Descent into Avernus, run by our very own Space Lord Pajamas, who's here on my screen. And other than that, Monday, I'll be running Capes of Valor, and I will be controlling what happens ultimately to Nightingale. And then I will be in Mage as well. So come join me to see me play as one of the mysterious Men in Black.
Oh, I am Devin. You can find me on the internet at Sorta Sullied. I will be hanging out here with Vorpal Tales, watching some of the stuff they do the next couple days, especially on Monday. And while I'm given the opportunity, back to playing Breath of the Wild because I am addicted to that game. Not at all.
Sounds like a squeamishly good time for all. I myself are in all of our games Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Mage Technocracy Reloaded Session 0 Part 2, where we finish adding magics and do one-on-one intros. And then two-parter, complete the first comic book of Capes of Valor on Monday, begin the second comic book on its new time slot on Friday. And then Wednesday is this, and Thursday is Descent into Avernus, where we break Sean's game as much as possible. Come see us for all of those and more. And remember, follow us here on Onyx Path and also our Twitch channel, and then head over to YouTube for past episodes. Like, subscribe, leave comments. But now, we must leave you, so we can figure out if this is really Steve who showed up late, or if it's some kind of reptiloid alien in disguise.
What?
Good night, everyone.